everyone! Today we are making snake game and scratch. So first of all, let's go to Sprite. So this is a Sprite. Let's make a snake and let's go to paint. So purple color is good to make snake. So let's pick circle and make a circle snake. A little bit big. Now it's fine. Let's go to card. Okay. Now first of all, in snake, let's write the Sprite name is my snake. So now, let's go to events when green flag clicked. Now let's go to variable. We want three variables. One will be direction, length, and score. So now let's go to make a variable. First one, let's write direction. Direction. Say okay. Then we are making length. And the last one is score. So now we have three variables. First one is direction, second one is length, and the third one is score. So now set direction to 0. Pick this and put it here. So this 0 we have to make it up. Then set length to 0. So 0. Then we have to pick set score to 0. Now, then we have to go to motion and go to X36, Y28. Pick it and put it here. To this 36 we have to make it 0 and this 28 we have to make it 0. Then we have to go to control and pick forever. And in control there will be if then block. You have to pick this and put it here. Then you have to go to operators and pick equal block. So this 50 we have to remove it and write down. Then we have to go to variable and pick direction and put it here. Then you have to go to motion and pick change Y by 10. So this time you have to make it 5. Now let's duplicate this. We have another one. Now we don't want down. Now, sorry, yeah, we want down. This one we did mistake. This one we have to write up. Okay? Then we have to make this 5 minus 5. Then let's duplicate this again and put it here. So this down, we have to make this right. And have to erase it and write 5. Now let's duplicate it again because we want again same thing. Now we want left. And minus, wait, we don't want now change y by 10. Now we want change x by 10. So this time we have to make it minus 5. And let's take this and write minus 5. Now let's duplicate this. Sorry, there are 2 of them. Then minus 5. And now let's duplicate this because we also want it here. Let's remove this and pick change x by 5. Now it's done. So now you can see that it's moving. So now let's pick another object that you will eat. Let's go to Sprite and I'll pick apple. The apple, let's make size 60, that will be fine. Now it's fine. So in apple, we have to go to events when green flag clicked. Then we have to go to motion and pick go to x36y28. So this, then we have to go to operator and pick random 1 to 10. So this one, we have to make it 240. And this then, we have to make it minus 240. Then, again we have to pick random 1 to 10. So this one we have to make it 180. And this then we have to make minus 180. Then we have to go to control and pick forever and pick if then block. Then you have to go to sensing and pick touching mouse pointer. So this, instead of mouse pointer, I will pick my snake. Then we have to go to variable and pick change length by 1. So this, you have to make it length. And this one I will make it 0.2. Then we have to pick change score by 1. Let's make it score. Then let's duplicate this again because we want this again. This one and put it here. So now we want that the snake will eat and be big, get more bigger. So let's go to my snake. We have to, let's do this. go to Control and pick when space key pressed. In events, there will be when space key pressed. Then you have to go to Control and pick if then block. And go to Operators, pick not block. So we have to pick this equal block and erase this 50 and write down. Then we have to go to variable and pick direction. Then you have to pick set direction to 0. So this 0 we have to write up. So now let's duplicate this again because you want this again. So now we don't want down. Now we want up. Let's erase it and write up. Now we don't want this direction up. Now we want this direction down. Now let's duplicate this again and put it here. Now we don't want that. Erase it and write left. And erase this down. Right here, right. Now, again we have to duplicate this and put it here. Left, we have to erase it and write right. Option. Right, left. So now we want here to write the arrows. So space, now we don't want space. We want left arrow, here, right arrow, here, up arrow, down arrow, and here, up arrow. So then we have to go to events, pick when I start, go to control away when I start as a clone, then wait 1 second and delete the clone. Now you can see that it's moving. Now let's start this. But then we have to go to Apple. Sorry, not equal. So now it's not moving, it just moved up. We have to move this with keyboard. In keyboard, there will be left arrow, right arrow, down arrow, up arrow. So we have to move this with keyboard. Now let's start the game. So now we want that his length is not becoming bigger. His length is only down. So what should we do? The length is small, so it will come little bit like babies. When babies are small, they become little bit. So let's stop this. It will become big when he eats a lot. Now you can see. That it's moving! Yay! Do you love snake games in Scratch? They're so fun!